home.
Let's talk about sex.
Recently, in 2011, the state of Texas passed a law stating that all girls ages 11 to 12 have to get the HPV vaccine. There are many different viewpoints on this topic, some pertaining to religion, cost, parental rights, and cancer prevention. One issue with this topic is that the HPV frenzy is so new and few are informed about the virus and what it entails. We met in the Student Center today to test students' knowledge on HPV and the controversy that follows it.
Well, do you know what HPV stands for? Human papilloma. All 6 of the virus. Do you know what HPV stands for? Human papilloma virus. Do you know how to prevent HPV? Yes. There's a shot that you can get called Gardasil, and it'll protect you. You just have the HPV shot prevent.
Yes, I have. I actually got it last time I was I got one in December, and then I'm getting one in the summer, and then I'm getting one at the end of the summer, I think.
And have you heard any controversy about the HPV shot?
I know that some people think it caused, like, autism. Like, I know Michelle Bachman said that on national television.
What percentage of people have HPV?
I hope not that many. I'm probably going to go with 6%. 6%? 6%?
Do you want to know the answer?
I would love to know the answer.
80%.
Have you heard about the HPV shot?
Yes, and I've actually had it.
Do you think that it should be required for 11 to 12-year-old girls?
I think that's up to the parents because my mom kind of forced me to get it, but I think it's good that kids can get it, like at a younger age, to prevent the virus.
Have you heard about the HPV shot for men?
Yes, I have.
Would you ever get it?
No, I don't really think so.
Why would you not get it?
It's kind of too expensive. I've heard.
Have you heard about the HPV shot?
I have. I was supposed to get it.
And why didn't you?
You're already at the doctor's office and they're poking you like 7 times. I no wonder.
The last 3 clips touched on how controversial this topic truly is. Students are not the only ones voicing their opinions on this topic. Politicians are as well.
Perry just said you're a mom.
I'm a mom, and I'm a mom of 3 children. And to have innocent little 12-year-old girls be forced to have a government injection through an executive order is just flat out wrong. That should never be done. That's a violation of a liberty interest. That's little girls who have a negative reaction to this potentially dangerous drug don't get a mulligan. They don't get a do-over. The parents don't get a do-over.
There has also been controversial media surrounding the HPV vaccine and the opinion on whether to vaccinate preteen children or not. Here's a comic that was ran in a newspaper in Oklahoma. The doctor is trying to explain to the parents that the daughter has HPV and they aren't even aware that she is sexually active. Here's a picture from a newspaper at a university in Florida. They were trying to educate men on the fact that performing unprotected oral sex on a woman with HPV can cause throat cancer, but the university viewed it as lewd material and pulled the cover. The 2 editors also were forced to resign. Another reason the vaccine is controversial is because it can cause pain for some women. This is a newspaper that states that doctors who have patients who've received the injection have fainted or gotten very sick. Other issues that come into place are religion or parental rights. A father who runs a religious blog states that he will not vaccinate any of his 3 teenage daughters because they are Catholic and he does not want to encourage them to have sex before marriage. He also states that this is against his parental rights because as a parent, the government should not force him to take his daughters to get a vaccine that goes against his religious beliefs. What are some pros and some cons to getting the Gardasil shot? The Gardasil shot is the only approved vaccine to combat HPV. It is around $120 per dose. Being that there are 3 doses that you get over a 3-month period, it totals to $360. That is before you see a medical practitioner. It is only recommended for women that are ages 9 to 26, and if you're over 18, insurance does not have to cover it. Many people do not know that there are over 40 types of HPV. The Gardasil shot only guards against 4 types of those. Types 16 and 18 that cause 75% of cervical cancers, and types 6 and 11 which cause genital warts.
Cervical cancer is the 2nd leading cancer worldwide today.
10,000 women are diagnosed with this each year. Out of those 10,000, 3,700 die. The Gardasil vaccine is the only vaccine we have that prevents cancer as of today.
Between May 2009 and September 2010, Gardasil was linked to almost 3,600 harmful reactions and 16 deaths.
According to the Center for Disease Control, no correlation has been found between the Gardasil vaccine and neurological disorders.
Another reason this topic is so controversial is because of the mixed messages that consumers are receiving from media and other sources. Cases have been seen where girls have had seizures, blood clots, or even death after receiving the Gardasil shot. However, the CDC said there was no correlation. For consumers, this is a confusing message about an unfamiliar topic.
So how can you prevent HPV? You can prevent HPV by the vaccine. It can protect males and females against most common types of HPV. These vaccines are given in three shots. It's important to get all 3 doses to get the best protection. Usually it's most effective between the ages of 11 and 12. For those who are sexually active, condoms can be a good prevention, but HPV can affect areas that are not covered by the condom. And also, people can lower their chances of HPV by being in a faithful relationship to one partner only. That's why the only sure way to prevent HPV is to avoid all sexual activity.
Let's talk about sex, baby.